A well-travelled staircase, orange Tory gate, a really big tree trunk, and so many petals I never want to see another one ever again. This is Just Jeff's Toys, and today I'm checking out the Builderverse Sakura tree. So I've been getting these Builderverse ads for a long time, and if you push me long enough, I'm a sucker and I usually give in. This seems like an expensive set at almost $80, but to be fair, I think most LEGO sets around this size are similarly priced. The Builderverse website says this isn't LEGO, but they do click together and they have lots of eerily similar pieces. So, first impressions were a bit sad because this thing didn't come in a box. Or at least mine didn't. But I was instantly greeted with 20% off tokens, so that's nice, I guess. The instructions start off with these Lego-like characters who, besides the woman in the kimono and the photographer, I did not like at all. I just feel like they're not even needed, nor do they add any sort of value. The main structure took some time. Starting with the base and the stairs, I found it actually to be pretty tricky, and there was plenty of times where I had to start a whole section again. But once I got over that hurdle, you move on to the trunk of the tree. It says bag 2, but everything looks like bag 2. So I used this time just to open all the bags and sort out all the pieces, which is painfully therapeutic. There is a lot of brown, and I found it pretty hard to follow the instructions, but it's doable. Once I got to the branches, it was really enjoyable just to see this thing veering off the edge on the side, yet still balancing. And I also really liked the little support branch here as well. Next come the Sakura leaves. I thought placing the petals on the ground was annoying. The last part has you put hundreds of flowers and petals into the leaves of the tree. Get ready to rinse and repeat. Sticking the first couple of leaves into the branches wasn't too bad, but after a while the instructions start to blur, and you need to put multiple leaves together that somehow sort of change direction in the next step of the instructions. Actually putting them in the exact spot the booklet tells you is where I gave up. General direction became good enough. And I also think this means everyone's tree is gonna be unique. I also had a branch holder snap and it felt a bit loose, but I managed to make things work by snapping some other leaves together. Lastly comes the little light box. The stickers were too big, I actually had to cut it down to size. And I'm very sad to say it did not come with batteries. There's over 1,100 pieces, and I still had a few spare pieces left. And I'd say overall it took me around 4 hours of building time. The building experience had a few downsides, but the satisfaction of seeing the build come together was immense. Even if my thumbs hurt from all the leaves and petals. The instructions might not be the best, but the complete product still feels very nice, feels large, and it's still small enough to fit in an IKEA Kallax style display. I bought it, I paid for it, of course I love it. Hey, thanks for watching the video. If this is something you like, hit that thumbs up button, it really helps out, and stick around and subscribe if you want to check out some of my other videos I've made.